Hello viewers, I Muhammad Abdul Habib welcome you all to our application AIMS tutorial. In this video we'll be discussing chapter 4 preparation of subsidiary books. Here is the question, page number 113, question number 10. Record the following transactions in sales book and sales return book. The transactions are given for the year 2018 for the month of September, and the first transaction is given on September 1 as sold goods to Satyam 2500 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 5 sold goods to Ajay 7200 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 7 goods sold to Varun 2800 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 10 Satyam returned goods 300 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 14 sold goods to Akhila 4000 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 16 return inwards from Varun 200 rupees, followed by the transaction on September 25 goods sold to Karthik for cash 3000 rupees. So we are asked to prepare sales book and sales return book. First we'll be preparing sales book and all the transaction of sales will be recorded in sales book. Then we'll be preparing sales returns book and all the transaction of sales returns will be recorded in sales returns book. Here is the solution. First we'll be preparing sales book, the format for which is date, particulars, outward invoice number, LF number, details, amount, rupees. The first transaction is given on 2018 September 1. Here the date will be taken as 2018 September 1, and in particulars column it will be taken as Satyam. As the goods are sold to Satyam, in particulars we will be writing the name of Satyam and the amount 2500 will be recorded in amount column. Then we have a transaction on September 5 where we will be writing the transaction sold goods to Ajay 7200. So as the goods are sold to Ajay, the name of Ajay will be recorded in particulars column and the amount of sale 7200 will be recorded in amount column. Then we have a transaction on September 7, goods sold to Varun 2800. So here the date will be taken as September 7 and the name of Varun will be recorded in particulars column and the amount of sale 2800 will be recorded in amount column. Then we have a transaction on September 10, Satyam returned goods 300 rupees. It is a transaction of sales return. It will be recorded in sales return book. As of now we are discussing sales book. So first we'll be completing all the transaction of sales. Then we have a transaction on September 14, sold goods to Akhila 4000 rupees. It is a transaction of sales, so it will be recorded in sales book. Here the date will be taken as September 14. In particulars column we'll be writing the name of Akhila and the amount of sale 4000 will be recorded in amount column. The next transaction is on September 16, which is return inward from Varun 200 rupees. It is a transaction of sales return. It will be recorded in sales return book. Then we have a transaction on September 25, goods sold to Karthik for cash 3000 rupees. It is a cash transaction. It is not recorded in sales book. So we'll be writing a note for it that transaction dated September 25th is a cash transaction and is hence not recorded in sales book. Now doing the total for sales book. 7000 plus 2000, 9000, 9 plus 2, 11,000, 11 plus 1, 12,000, 12 plus 4, 16, 16 plus 500, 16,500. So here the total will be recorded as 16,500 and here we'll be writing it as total. Now we'll be preparing sales returns book. Here is sales returns book, the format for which is date, particulars, credit note number, LF number, amount, rupees. So there are two transactions of sales returns in the given problem. First one is on September 10, Satyam return goods 300 and the second transaction is on September 16, return inwards from Varun 200. Return inward is the other name for sales returns. So these two transactions, transaction dated on September 10 and September 16 are related to sales return. So these two transactions will be recorded in sales return book. First the transaction dated on 2018 September 10 will be recorded here. The date will be taken as 2018 September 10. As Satyam has returned goods, in particulars column will be writing the name Satyam and in amount column will be writing the amount of goods returns which is 300 rupees. Then we have a transaction on September 16. So here the date will be taken as September 16 and the goods are returned by Varun. So here the name Varun will be recorded and the amount 200 will be recorded here. So the total of sales returns book is 300 plus 200, it is 500 rupees. So here we will be writing it as 500 and in particulars column we will be writing it as total. With this, we conclude this session. Hope you have understood the topic. See you all in next video. Thank you.